Thursday morning, January 20th. I'm first morning meteorologist Eric Burris. This is Coffee Talk. We get together 7 days a week. We chat about what's going on in the world of weather, hopefully get your day started off on the right note, hopefully make sure that you know everything there is to know about weather. And, we can chat about what's going on in the world of weather. But first, let's just talk about what's happening here locally. Look how beautiful it is. There's our Tower Cam network. We're looking off to the south from downtown Orlando. It is a clear sky. It is a nice, cool start to the day, though not as cold. That's the good news. The temperature's beginning to head back into a more comfortable direction. As a matter of fact, maybe by tomorrow I can do Coffee Talk outside. Today's today's still chilly. So anyway, 53 degrees our temperature in the city. It's 51 degrees in Leesburg, 44 in Ocala, and 46 degrees in Palm Coast. Of course, we always like to compare the temperatures when we're running, through these kind of periods of chill and periods of not chill, running about 5 to 10 degrees warmer this morning than we were just yesterday. So what to wear forecast. The idea here to help you plan your day. Of course, it's 8 o'clock. Most people are already up and at 'em, and that's super okay. Super okay. The idea, though, is that you're going to want that jacket or sweatshirt or something of long sleeves early. But by this afternoon, upper 70s. Good gravy. That's going to be a nice and warm afternoon. Yeah, it's a great looking forecast. So let's take you to your day planner and get your 12-hour glance, okay? Comfortable this morning. By lunchtime, upper 60s, lower 70s. By the afternoon, mid 70s, upper 70s. We'll kind of hang out in that very comfortable range right through sunset. Sunset's going to allow those temperatures to drop off. And of course, with mainly clear skies, we'll watch those temps drop off little by little. John, how are you? Nancy, Frank, good morning. Good morning. Yukon, I apologize for the absence. Do not ever apologize for an absence. Real life is real life. Coffee Talk is going to be here for you when you come back. When you need to, we'll be here, right? So don't ever apologize. Don't apologize. I'm trying to there we go. Okay. Had to resize that just a little bit. Coffee Talk's going to be here. Don't worry at all about it. Gloria, good morning to you. Joe, it's not going to rain in Volusia on Saturday afternoon, is it? Do you want the truth or what do you want? Do you want the truth? All right, well, I guess you can handle the truth, so I guess we should chat about it. So today's beautiful, right? But there are some changes in the overall forecast picture, okay? So let's just take a look and see where we're at. Cold front kind of dipping into our area, and over the course of the day tomorrow, we're going to watch that front park over top of us, okay? We are going to start with a few showers. Then looking ahead to Saturday, it stalls over Florida, and we watch these ribbons of moisture, one after another, cruising right over the peninsula. Then by Sunday, that whole weather setup starts to scoot out, and we'll be able to clear things out. But if you're asking about rain chances this weekend, all I could tell you is this. Yeah, there are going to be showers Friday and Saturday, and then we will gradually be able to bring out those shower chances looking ahead to Sunday. I'm sorry. That's just what we're looking at. The opportunity for showers in Central Florida is going up. The good news, though, is that and I've been digging, because, of course, we start to see that window for severe weather when storm systems move our direction. So some people are curious, right? I'm a weather guy. I'm supposed to be curious, right? So based on that, there is a very low-end threat for severe weather in South Florida tomorrow. And if I'm honest with you, I don't even see many dynamics in play for severe weather. So an isolated strong to severe storm is possible in the same areas that were impacted by those tornadoes this past weekend. The good news for us is that that severe weather threat is not the case looking ahead in our area for tomorrow. Now, if we advance this, yeah, it says Friday evening, but that should say Saturday. But the bottom line, what I'm trying to illustrate is the fact that we are not looking at the threat for severe weather in our area from this storm system, okay? So it's kind of an interesting dynamic, if you will. All right, so for today, let's just kind of get in depth here. So for today, it's a milder setup. It's beautiful weather, but look what happens Thursday into Friday. There's that storm system. It's working its way into our area. And we start to watch these little ripples of energy kind of coming through little by little by little. And that's what's going to allow our rain chances to rise. So if you're asking yourself, is that going to impact me? And if you want to say, Burris, is that going to impact me? We've got you covered with, of course, detailed futurecast. But I just kind of want to set that stage, if you will, okay? Terry, good morning to you. Deborah, how are you? We'll get to futurecast here in a second, by the way. Joe says no rain. Sorry, Joe. Sorry. Yukon, I know Coffee Talk is going to be here, but I ask information that's on it, and I don't like to watch after the live broadcast. Well, I apologize. We'll be here when you can watch it after, and when you can catch it live, you can just interact with us. That's kind of the fun of it. Evelyn, what is it with teenagers hating wearing jackets in cold weather? Had to argue with my 16-year-old to wear a jacket. He said it wasn't cold. Okay. These are all things that I guess I'm going to get to look forward to in the future, right? Though again, Eric's almost 4 and he didn't want to wear a jacket. I sent it with him, but he didn't want to wear a jacket this morning, so yeah, I guess that's just the way that it is. Carolyn says, ooh, stationary front. That's the bane of everyone's existence in New England every spring. They park for days. Well, for us, it's going to be here for a little while, and it's going to allow the opportunity for these little readings of rain to move through, these little waves of energy to move through. So yeah, for what it's worth, we are going to see our rain chances rising. So yeah. All right, let's take a look at Futurecast, shall we? I don't know why I've got, what is that? In the Heights in my head. All right. Here's Futurecast. So let's start off with today, looking gorgeous. I'll bring it full screen for you. All right. So we're looking nice, some clouds here or there. Gorgeous sunshine through the day. There's Thursday. You can kind of see that front approaching us. So Friday morning, little opportunities for showers. Certainly some showers around. But look what happens into Friday afternoon. The question is, do any of these try to get a little stronger? The dynamics are less and less in place. The models yesterday were trying to say maybe 1 or 2 storms, but that's not really the case anymore. If we take a look at the beta Futurecast, give me just a second. We'll just roll this through. Yeah, even that one's backed off significantly. And then Saturday. Now Saturday, that's a different story. Like Saturday, again, we're not looking at strong storms, but like look at Saturday morning. South of us, some pockets of heavy rainfall, and then we kind of roll through Saturday. Saturday does not look like a beautiful day. Look at Beta Futurecast showing pockets of heavy rain marching through our area Saturday afternoon as a little wave of energy marches in. And then after that, we'll kind of, clear things out little by little by little. So, yeah, Saturday's not looking great. Now, yesterday we talked a little bit on Coffee Talk about snow and ice and all that stuff. And I promised you that we were going to take a deep dive. So, in addition to all of this stuff, and if you look, you can kind of see it on the top of the screen here. You see how those colors start turning to like pink? That's winter mix. That's a winter precipitation setup. So let's talk a little bit about that, okay? Ice glaze over the next couple of days. Where do we think that will be? Now, if I was like a chaser, I don't think I would want to go chasing this. But it does look like the Carolinas have a high likelihood of getting some freezing rain over the next couple of days. And that does extend all the way south to like Savannah, Tybee, Pooler area in Georgia. So ice may be a concern there. When we talk about snow, and this isn't a ton of snow, but this is just snow. Where do we think that there will be snow over the next 3 days' time? Well, It's definitely highlighted into Virginia, okay? But if you look, you could be as far south as Columbia. There is a chance to see some snow, okay? Yeah. Raleigh, Winston-Salem, there's the triangle. Over to Charlotte, medium chance of seeing snow. It doesn't have to be a ton. But for those that were asking over the next couple of days, like, where can I go to see snow? Those are like the furthest south areas. That's where we're looking at, okay? So for those that were asking, it's not an eternity. It's not an eternity of a drive, but if you're wanting over the next couple of days, that's where you have to go. All right? I don't wear jackets. When I walked to work the last 2 days, wore an undershirt and long sleeves. There you go. Nothing wrong with that. Was that ice in southern Georgia on Futurecast? Well, Owen, yeah, I mean, it was not southern Georgia, but it was Georgia showing it, yeah. John, good morning to you, sir. Rise and shine, rise and shine. It's show day. Yukon says, go see Jeremy Nelson and ice and rain in Savannah. Yeah, it's funny. I tweeted one of these graphics, and Jeremy Nelson literally tweeted me. Let's see if I can find it. Or not tweeted me, he texted me. He texted me my tweet, and his response was, I don't have any winter graphics to share. I don't have any winter graphics to share. Eric Burris. So I sent him these. So these graphics Jeremy now has. Yukon. Just he saw that and he's like, I like it. I want it. So I sent them to him. Jenny, my kids are dying to see snow. Me, not so much. Yeah, I mean, I get that. And as a matter of fact, I mean, if you just take a look at the national map, even this morning, like New York City, schools are running 2-hour delays because of snow, all associated with that storm system that is going to eventually march our direction and bring us rain chances. But the temperature roller coaster's back, my friends. Strap in, because from the nearly 80-degree reading today to a high temperature on Saturday of 65 degrees, we've got our changes ahead of us, no doubt about it. So, yay, awesome, fun. Jeffrey, love to see it snow here about 3 feet of it. Yeah, I don't have any desire for that. I have no desire for that. Kenneth over on YouTube, good morning. How are ya? Donna, y'all snow chasers are crazy. I just want to make sure to give that information. I know that that's a thing for some people, so yeah. Karen says the snow is avoiding us in southern Vermont. They're making snow in the mountains for the skiers, but we only have a few inches on the ground. That's a whole other thing. Robert, good morning to you. Catherine family lives in western North Carolina. Looks like they're going to have some snow. It's possible. Maureen, good morning to you. Jamie over on YouTube, good morning to you. Joe says, insane national weather map. Florida is not participating. I mean, in our own relative way, we are, right? Yukon, everyone is posting the snow of 77. It happened 2 months before I entered the world. There you go. Have to get the day started. Janice, go. Be good, be good, be good. This is sickly weather, Evelyn says. Yeah, I could see where you could say that. Marie says, good morning, Kenneth and Naomi. They're on these, because they're on YouTube, Marie, they wouldn't see your comment, which is why I repeated it. So, yeah, we've got a fairly interesting little scenario playing out. So when we look at our forecast, Saturday, temperatures are going to be getting colder because that front is going to be moving through, but there's the little ripples of energy that are coming through, okay? So Saturday does not look like it's going to be bright and sunny. For now, it looks like it's going to be showery. And then by Sunday, we'll be able to clear out all that moisture, and we'll be able to get those temperatures really dropping, which means we've got playoff football in the peninsula. And of course, Wesh 2 is your home for the Bucks, okay? So is that the old Rams? Did I never change the Rams logo? I think that's the old logo, right? I think that's... Yeah. That's the St. Louis Rams logo. I need to update that. How is it that we have 26 TV stations and nobody has pointed out to me that I never updated the Rams logo? Good gravy. Okay, well, I've got to fix that. I'll fix that. I'm not going to do it now because, but anyway, Doesn't matter anyway. They're going to get they're going to well, and it's the RAM around the letter, the fontage LA. So I don't know how I missed that. Usually usually when I have an old logo, college or professional, I get like 20 emails from Mets across the country that are like, "Burris, we need a new logo for insert team name here." At any rate, the Los Angeles Rams are going to be coming to Tampa to play number 2 seed Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm excited about that game. I'm also excited about the weather forecast for it. It looks gorgeous, just gorgeous. There's a little bit of a breeze. This is perfect Tom Brady. This is very good, very good. Melanie says nobody sees a graphic mistake until it hits air. I'd like to think that when we ran Chiron, Melanie, we were pretty good about things. I'd also like to say that when I was a technical director or a director back in the day, I was pretty good at seeing those. I will also say that there's a lot of people though that don't see those, and I'm talking from experience. I don't know if any of the Wesh production people are in here, but there's a preview monitor in that control room for a reason. Let's see here. Would love making notes so you don't forget. Yeah, it's my off day. I'm sure when I tweet it, what I'll do is right after Coffee Talk, I'll get to it. Yeah, Brooke, hey, update that logo. Yeah, exactly. Chris Pierce, the 26 stations are all taking office pools about when you'll change it. Well, and until like the Bucks. I don't know how did we play the Rams in the regulars? At any rate. I like what Jan says. No one cares about the Rams here. I know, and we don't have a station in LA, and we didn't have a station in St. Louis, but we've got enough NFL markets that I feel like somebody should have pointed it out. Cindy, since last week, your live feed starts and stops quite frequently. I can watch it once it's recorded. Is this a problem for anyone else? There have been some people complaining about it, Cindy. Check it out on another device or on another platform. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. We're on YouTube. We're on Twitch. Yeah, we're on 4 different platforms. Right? Let me just check. Make sure we're on all of them together. Yeah. 4 different platforms, although I don't know that anybody's watching it on Twitch. But yeah, we're on 4 different platforms. I don't even know what Twitch is, but I made one for Coffee Talk. Yeah. Yukon, and remember the Raiders are in Vegas, but I don't think that they changed their logo. The graphic itself may still say Oakland Raiders, but the logo hasn't changed, so I don't really care. Frank says, yes, we played them there, and they beat us. That was a home game anyway. How did we not check it back then? Like, how did I miss this? I don't know. What is YouTube? Yeah. Arnett, I did have issues on Facebook, but not today. So weird. It's so weird. Terry, go Bengals. Hooday. Listen, we do have a station in Cincinnati. And I always tease Jacqueline because she used to be a Bengal. So anyway, but that's neither here nor there. Hey, it's Thursday, but tomorrow, kind of an interesting configuration for the Atlas V. 1 solid rocket booster. At any rate, we've talked about the rain chances going up, and looking ahead to the launch forecast for tomorrow, it does not look perfect. There's still 60% chance of good weather. Do I have anything going on? Maybe I can just go and nerd out. I don't even know. I have to ask Heather. Heather, I don't know if you're watching, but I'm available. Heather, can I just go nerd out? Can I do that? Can I just go out and take pictures on social media? Maybe. I don't know if you're watching, but if you are, that would be super cool. If it's a 2 o'clock launch window, I've never seen an Atlas up close. All right, so, and then in addition to that, by the way, Saturday, I've been getting the notifications about possible re-entry points, and we don't know yet if it's a Gulf or if it's an Atlantic, but it looks like we're talking about a capsule re-entry. Saturday. So yeah, the TFRs are up. So we might just have the opportunity to get a launch Friday, and then I believe it's a Dragon capsule reentry on Saturday. So yeah, that would be neat to get the comet as the comet looking thing as the capsule reentry occurs. That would be on Saturday. Debbie says, "Love when you nerd out." Me too. Lady Czar says, "I'm watching you on Facebook on my TV and turned on Twitch, and it seems Facebook is slower than Twitch. On Facebook all week, you've been fine, but I know others have said they get poor signal." Yeah. Karen, if someone is having issues watching your streaming, it's not on your side. It's most likely something about their internet reception. Yeah, I have 0 dropped frames, and I've been live for 20 minutes and 51 seconds. So you figure, what is it, 30 frames a second or 60 frames? Am I doing 60? I think I'm doing 30 frames a second. 30 times 21 minutes, and I've dropped 0 frames on my end. So yeah. Chris, remind me again what TFR stands for. TFR stands for temporary flight restriction. So when it comes to launches, when it comes to capsule reentries, they issue these little temporary flight restrictions. Here, let me see. I believe I could probably pull that up. Stand by. Let's see if I can. Yeah, okay. All right, so here's a great example. Okay, so this is SkyVector. This is a website. A free website that's available. But what SkyVector does is it's for airmen. And the idea is you have the opportunity to look at VFR charts, IFR charts, approach plates, the whole 9 yards. But do you see those little circles around the Gulf of Mexico and off of our East Coast? Those little circles are capsule reentry opportunities. In other words, we don't know which orbit, and the orange means that they're not hot. You see that red circle? You see that red circle right there? That TFR is the Disney one. It's surface to 3,000. That one is hot, so it's in red. All these oranges mean that they're not hot, but that they're posted. So, and it's all, you see, it says space launch. It's really a capsule reentry. So in 2 days, yeah, all of those TFRs will go live. Or what'll happen is as SpaceX and NASA kind of start putting together opportunities and capsule reentry windows, they'll figure out which one. They'll close all the others out, and they'll make the one that's actually the location of landing go hot. So those circles, including one not far off of Volusia County, Flagler County, and then not one that far off of the Cape as well. And then you see that weird kind of like circular one, this one here. You see that one that's flashing? That's the one for the launch tomorrow. Okay, but all the circles are for the reentry points. Yeah, that's nerding out. Sancho, I don't know who Heather is, but she better say yes. Hashtag pretty please. Oh man, why can't you be around Disney? So I believe, was it September 11th? Disney got a TFR posted around, it may just be the Magic Kingdom. I don't know 100%. But I know that there is a TFR up around, I could zoom in. I can tell you, having flown, it's on the approach to Orlando Executive Airport, and you can get clearance in. They just don't want anybody and everybody flying. And it's only to 3,000 feet. So I can tell you, I've gotten clearance from the FAA to fly through that TFR. You just have to get them to clear you. So that's all. Nerd stuff. I know, it's nerd stuff. What are you going to do? It's nerd stuff. All right, so here we are, our 7-day forecast. Upper 70s today. It's going to be a nice and warm one. Tomorrow, we cloud things up. We do get those showers marching in. And then Saturday doesn't look great. It looks like a day with shower opportunities, even thunder opportunities. But it's going to be cooler. And then by Sunday, we're looking mostly cloudy and cooler. And then it looks like another storm system kind of moves in on Tuesday. Yeah. Is Heather here? I don't see Heather here. And I haven't gotten a text from Heather. I will text. I'm going to text. Hold on. Heather's probably working. Just asked you a question on Coffee Talk, which you don't seem to be watching. I'm sure she'll get back to me. Let's see here. Not a weather question, but just wondering if Jacqueline ever wore your UCF colors. I bet. Oh, yeah, in the bet that she lost, she is not. So we are going to have to make that happen. Yeah. Hashtag let Eric nerd out. That would be so fun. I would be 100% on board with that. Debbie, let Eric nerd out. Oh, my God, that's funny. Have a great day. Yeah, Nancy, you as well. You as well. Oh, she says, I'm here, totally listening live on Facebook, but missed the question. So the question was, well, we were talking about the launch, and I noticed that window was 2 p.m., and I noticed that my schedule was available at 2 p.m., and I said I'm not working, but maybe I could go and post a bunch of social media stuff, if allowed. So that was the question. Chris, now everyone on Coffee Talk is super focused on any Heather that shows up. Yeah, exactly right. Meanwhile, poor Heather's like, I'm just trying to work. Linda, I need the YouTube address. I think my YouTube address is youtube.com/ is it Eric Burris Weather, I think? Oh my gosh. Heather, everybody's focused on you right now. That's so funny. Carolyn, will hashtag let Eric nerd out going to be Eric's campaign slogan for 2024? Oh, when I run for president? Hashtag let Eric nerd out. Yeah. That's funny. Karen. Oh my gosh, everybody's all of these comments. Evelyn, please, Heather. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Lazy Dar, do we know what the weather will be like around February 7th? I've not had enough time to put into my long range forecast. I will. At the moment, no. Heather shows up. Good morning, everyone. Hi. What about the Friday storm? Maureen, I've talked about it quite a bit. Yeah. It looks like it's going to provide us the opportunity for showers. There's your 20% chance of rain. It looks like it's going to be more of an opportunity to see some stormier weather for South Florida, but we'll have to watch. Ashley, I missed something. Why is everyone calling Heather? I was late. No, Heather works out at the Cape, and she's the gatekeeper for access for me to go nerd out, essentially. And so everyone's like waiting to see if Heather was on here, and I'm like, I don't know if Heather's on here because she's a parent and she's working, and yeah. Anyway, Heather, I'm sorry ahead of time that like everybody is now referring to you. I just said that I wanted to nerd out and see the launch. That's all. All right. So yeah. So Friday we've got the shower chances. It looks like Saturday we may get a couple of thunderstorms. We just have to kind of see how this plays out, right? Yukon, if Eric is president in 2024, he won't have time for nerding out. See, that's why maybe I don't want to be president, because I kind of like nerding out, and the idea of like aggravating half of the country that doesn't like nerding out, I don't know. Adam, I just subbed to your YouTube. It's just Coffee Talk, and it's anytime I go live. I don't post anything else there. Yeah. Terry, sending all the positive vibes your direction and your family's direction. All of the good stuff. All of the positive vibes. So that's what we've got. Unfortunately, it looks like Saturday is going to be kind of a day. So when we're looking and thinking about our weekend, let's plan on Sunday being the better day. All right? We're going to keep the clouds both days, but we've got the rain chances in there on Saturday. Both days look cool, but again, Saturday's the day with the rain chances. Debbie, no to president. You have small children. We need you here. Yeah, I barely have enough time to do like my extracurricular stuff, like long range forecasting. So I certainly think that now's not the time for me to run to president. Plus, like, what do I know about foreign policy? I've been a meteorologist my career. You know what I mean? I don't know. I need a little rain. Homesick. Missing Washington State. I'm sorry. Kristen, last Sunday, my daughter's flight was canceled to upstate New York. She's rescheduled for today. Any concern for today between here and New York? So depending on exactly where in New York, there is a storm system that's impacting the Northeast United States. But if it's upstate like North Country, then that should be okay. If it's like the city, then it may be a bit of a problem. Yeah, as a matter of fact, let's look and see. I don't know if there's any delays. I would imagine that there would be. I imagine that there would be delays in the Northeast. Okay. All right. No delays in the Northeast United States, even with a storm system up that way. Well, color me surprised. All right. That said, let's look at Orlando International Airport's big board. All right, 6 cancellations. I didn't check to see where they are, but that's not the worst thing in the world. Some cancellations. Debbie, you know more than you think about foreign policy, but just keep nerding out in Florida. That sounds good. Chris, if you become president, can I be an advisor? You would be my advisor to, absolutely. Yeah. Yukon, I'll be nonpartisan. The current and previous president don't, oh, you Gewalt. I will be nonpartisan in that I just believe that we need to keep the sunshine. That's all. Gloria, not this week. We may try and target one for next week. Brian says you have people to inform you on foreign policy. There you go. There you go. Who updates the airport info for this? It's all data feeds. So it's all FAA and flight data. Yeah, so that's the good news. It's all FAA. If the FAA puts in a delay program into effect, then we've got the data reflected. Yeah, so yeah, that's that. All right, anyway, one more time. The 7-day forecast. It's beautiful today, getting warmer though. And then, yeah, Friday into Saturday, we've got those rain chances on the rise, okay? All right, afternoon coffee talk today. We're going to be looking at new data, trying to decipher exactly what's to come this weekend in terms of timing out the rains. And of course, we will be looking ahead at the chillier temperatures right around the corner, all right? All right, be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you so much for hanging out for our morning coffee talk. See you at 3:30 this afternoon.